How's it going, guys? Steven here. Welcome back to my channel at Aspie. Oh, you were probably wondering about the two videos I made for episode 2. Those were gonna lead up to this. This is gonna be a serious talk about Aspergers and driving. So to start us off, we are going to talk about how I got into driving. 5 years ago, when I was 17, I started driving. My dad was the one who taught me how to drive, and the first car that I driven was a Toyota Tundra truck. That car was definitely hard to drive. Definitely hard to drive because of the sensitive throttle, and just the steering was a little twitchy for me, and it was like really high. So I'm not a truck person at all. Now, but cars overall are pretty much my thing. I was a car person. I was very excited, and when I first started driving to school, it was definitely one of the scariest moments because it was just so nerve-wracking. I didn't know what I was doing, and it was definitely tough. When I would drive, my hands would just move like this, as if I was driving the video game, and I would just be doing this, thinking I'm going straight, but I'm actually going a little bit left, a little bit right, and it just didn't look good, which is a bad form. Well, as I was going on the road, I didn't really know when someone was gonna let me over when I did a lane change. So you'll put on the signal mirror over the shoulder, right? But then you'll have this car behind you, and then you'll look back, and then you're like, I don't know if he's gonna accelerate. I don't know if he's gonna slow down and move me over, or you're just gonna stay there. I'm just basically thinking of all the possibilities in my head of what will happen. And so I was driving to school regularly, and I was getting used to the car a little bit, but still I was having sensory issues with the car. Once after my first driving test was the darkest moment I had, because it was a time I was socially isolated a lot, because because that means I can't get to go places that other people were going, parties and stuff like that. So driving was definitely a big deal, but it was just a very sad moment when I figured out that I didn't get my driver's license. So you're probably wondering about what were the sensory issues that I was experiencing while I was driving. So first of all, 5 senses. There's smell, taste, sight, hearing, and touch. And those are the 5 senses that everyone experiences, but we experience them differently. So some on the spectrum are hypersensitive, and some are undersensitive. So you can be both in one area, another area. In my particular case in driving, I was definitely oversensitive. But the biggest one that I experienced throughout driving was vibration. So this goes along with touch. Start driving, I believed that it was going to just be a smooth road, that it wasn't going to be too bumpy. But as I started driving, it was definitely bumpy. Definitely tough to cope with, but there was a solution. And so actually on my 19th birthday, I believe, I got the G27 steering wheel, and that little piece of technology helped me so much. Not only with winning racing games, but also being able to cope with the vibration, because it was similar. So I I was able to cope with it. I was able to practice with the steering wheel. So after passing my second test, after 4 years of like just giving up and slash procrastinating, I learned a few things. Driving is definitely a responsibility. It's not a right, it's a privilege. And you need to be safe on the road at all times. So that's what I learned from driving. I'm definitely humbled myself. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please comment below what you guys think and smash that like button. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you.